deepblueseapod, or email us deepblueseapod@gmail.com. Mark, what have you got to plug?
Yeah, just listen to the Movies, Films, and Flicks podcast, Movies, Films, and FLIX. You can find it pretty much anywhere. Let's see, go to moviesfilmsandflicks.com, check out the latest reviews, data articles, listen to the Rotten Tomatoes is Wrong podcast. I work on that. Watch the Versus videos. We're now on Peacock, so we're actually on TV, which is pretty cool, like a streaming app, so that's really neat. And then I wrote an article for Rotten Tomatoes about Rocky's 35th anniversary. Look that up, and then go to YouTube, type in Film Theory, and my videos are there too. So check those out.
Nice. As for me, you can read more of my stuff over at lifevsfilm.com. And my other podcast, The Lambcast, actually is no longer my podcast anymore. I retired from it a couple of weeks ago. I'm no longer the host. Richard Kirkham, previous guest of the show, is now the de facto host of that show. But we had a kind of a leaving party for me a couple of weeks ago for my final show, which was episode 558. It's 4.5 hours long. It's over 4.5 hours long. We had, I think, 43 different guests over the course of that time. Each one had 5 minutes or so on there. Marc Armstead was one of the guests for a fantastic segment all about French Toast Sunday and how much I don't know about the gang there. And Deep Blue Sea cropped up a few times. Jurassic Park, Pixar, all of the things that I love came up. And it's one of the most fun I've had podcasting, I think, and one of the greatest experiences of my life. So I want to thank everyone and just recommend that for everyone. Go and listen to that show and head over to the Lamb to join that if you are a podcast or a blog or anything like that. But we're done for this chapter. We know how to make an omelette now, and next week we're going to say goodbye to another beloved character, unfortunately. So come back next week for that to happen. But as for today's show, thank you, Marc, for joining us.
Thank you for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
I've been Jay Cluett.
And I'm Mark Hoffmeyer.
And we'll see you next week.